What's up guys, Sam here, welcome to Tech Today TV. Every year, smartphone enthusiasts anticipate the release of Samsung's latest flagship Android phones. Those flagships were the Galaxy S23 series in 2023. However, the Samsung Galaxy S24 series is expected to debut next year. We know it's a long way off, but speculation about these phones is already heating up. Although nothing is guaranteed in the tech industry, the chances of Samsung releasing a Galaxy S24 series are extremely strong. For the previous 13 years, the company has introduced Samsung Galaxy S phones every year. We don't see why it should stop now. Of course, Samsung has thrown us curveballs before. In 2020, for example, it switched up the naming strategy for the phones by jumping from the Galaxy S10 straight to the Galaxy S20. The company did this so the name of the phones would line up with the year in which they were launched. However, we don't have any evidence to suggest Samsung has a change to its naming strategy on the way. As such, we fully expect to see a Galaxy S24 launch in 2024. Over the past few years, Samsung has launched a new Galaxy S series in the first or second month of the year. You have to go back all the way to the Galaxy S8 to find a launch that didn't happen in January or February. The Galaxy S8 launched in March 2017. With that in mind, our money is on Samsung launching the Galaxy S24 series in either January or February of 2024. In the past, Samsung used major tech events to launch its Galaxy S phones, most notably Mobile World Congress. However, the company has moved away from this and has recently been creating its own events specifically catered to a Galaxy S launch. We expect the company to do the same thing in 2024. In other words, expect a flashy Samsung-specific launch event with hundreds of people in attendance in some major global city. We are still very early in the release cycle of the Galaxy S series. Therefore, there aren't too many reliable rumors around quite yet. However, there are certainly a few notable rumors we've heard so far, and we can always make some educated guesses based on things Samsung has done in the past. In 2023, Samsung changed the look of the Galaxy S series for the first time in 2 years. Now, every phone in the family looks quite similar, with squared-off sides, camera lens cutouts on the rear, and similar colorway choices. We doubt Samsung will change things up too much in 2024. Sure, there could be subtle changes, but it's not like Samsung to make drastic changes year to year. Until we see some reliable renders leak, we're going to assume the Galaxy S24, Galaxy S24 Plus, and Galaxy S24 Ultra will look a lot like their S23 counterparts. In 2023, Samsung did something it hadn't done in a long time. It released all Galaxy S23 devices with the same chipset, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. Previously, there were two types of Galaxy S phones, a Qualcomm Snapdragon model and a Samsung Exynos model. Snapdragon models would usually hit the United States, South Korea, and Singapore, while the rest of the world would see Exynos models. This sounds like it wouldn't be a big deal, except that Snapdragon models were universally superior to Exynos models. In 2024, will Samsung stick with this strategy? We hope it will, but evidence suggests Exynos variants could return in some capacity. Now, if you're in a country that normally sees Exynos models, don't grab your pitchfork quite yet. Samsung and Qualcomm have a contract that makes this rumor seem unlikely, at least when it comes to widescale releases of the phones. Still, it is totally possible some very specific Galaxy S24 models could have an Exynos chipset, especially when you take into account Samsung's troublesome financial reports as of late. Share your thoughts and comments below. I hope you found our content interesting, and if you did, please like and hit the subscribe button. See you in the next video.